so many companies and stuff, they started teaching critical race theory, they would have to, like, people would be outraged. They would step away from, they would boycott them for the history of what they've done. They could have, CRT, the critical race theory, they'll block you just for saying it. Like, they do not want to know, they don't want you to know that those dark past, that bloody dark past, man. This stuff was built off the backs and blood and bones.
Well, this whole country was, man, been built off very bad deals, you know, especially with the Native Americans. I was watching a documentary yesterday about how the Navajo lost their whole culture just because English was instilled in them. Like they made them forget their language. They they made them go to schools. Like boarding schools,
one of the state-run schools, tribes, and it's like that with anybody that fought back. With the Haitians, you know, they punish them because they fought. And,
well, the Haitians were the first ones to gain freedom. In the Caribbean, they were the first independent country. Shout out to the Haitians.
To be a small island,
But see, here's the thing, though. It's like, back to the Navajo thing, they were basically saying because they had to learn English and lose and forget their language, they lost a lot of their cultural identity because of that. You know what I'm saying? Because now I don't even talk, like the dude was saying, like, I talk Navajo only because my mom was speaking that shit to me. Right. But every generation they lose, that language. Like every generation forgets more and more about the original culture. And I mean, that's what they did with slaves in America. You know what I mean? Like think about it. They brought black slaves for Africa. Right. They made them lose their entire, you know what I mean?
They definitely did it with the indigenous natives that were here first,
Yeah, they did that first. And then
it's the same, like say when RP, my cousin Bone, before he passed, he was like, people always used to ask me about my hair. You gotta be mixed with Indian or something. You different, man. So I'm like, what tribe are we, man? People be asking me, bro, and I'd be embarrassed because I don't know, bro. He told me Gullah Geechee.
I'm glad
I did it. Remember, I did it. I went to researching it, and I probably can find at least 10 minutes on the history. It's being erased as we speak. Like Gullah Geechee Indians, and they are marsh Indians. They live in wetland, Savannah, the coast, the Carolinas, anywhere wetland, swamp Indians basically. And they are English Creole.
Damn.
So they were conquered by the English, so we had these funny straight
accents.
teeth and we speak these proper type English. And they got a patois.
Patois,
Remember how the girls used to talk pig Latin?
Yeah.
Some of my older cousins, I thought it was pig Latin, but I started listening to them. It's a lot of clickety like that. I'm like, that ain't no pig Latin. I know pig Latin.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell is that? They was, my grandma and them had passed down the Gullah Geechee shit to the women. They passed the language down. Like even my sister there, they could talk to my older cousins with the Gullah talk. Like, but they didn't teach the men that though.
Damn, that's
and
crazy.
They are taking a lot of Gullah land. Like, a lot of family members are selling land. We're going through that shit right now. I don't want to bring up no names, but we owe some land. Like say, I want to stop marking African American on that, but I got to get my ancestry all the way. I'm going to get through all that thing first.
Yeah. I mean, it's important, man, to learn about your own past, your own culture.
I found something on Vice about it.
Vice is doing some wild shit, man.
And the title of it is The Vanishing History of the Gullah Geechee. It's an hour long. It's the longest shit out.
Wow.
The Vanishing History of the Gullah Geechee, and it's on Vice.
I'm gonna have to check it out.
Yeah, so
me too.
Vice be putting all kind of wild shit out there.
People with that straight hair down here, man. You got the straight hair, and you got these old buck teeth, this old buck overbite, man. You need to go do your ancestry, man. You might be a Gullah Geechee.
Maybe.
You might be a Choktaw, because shouts out to Jay White and them. The other big side of my family, their dad is from Michigan, He's a Choctaw in there, real dark skin. You know, Jay White is a split image of him. You know,
all the whites be looking the same, man.
Yeah,
Like they got so many. It's like the genes
all
are
look
similar,
alike,
man.
yeah.
They all look alike, but you can
I
tell they're
just
white
think,
just by the way they
man,
look.
shout out to
They
John,
gonna
man.
have this. They gonna have this hair. You know,
Yeah, they
Yeah.
gonna have it.
Shout outs to
gonna
E.
have
White,
it. They gonna it's passed
Jay
down.
White,
They gonna have this overbite.
Shout out to Gus.
They gonna be the
by
slim
Augusta.
dip. You know, it's just the Indian. You know, indigenous. I don't even like saying Indian no more after finding it out. You know, the Aboriginal. Like I say, I ain't gonna keep saying indigenous. I'm back something like it. Aboriginal, American, whatever they used to call it before that.
But you know the Biloxi Indians still go by Biloxi Indians, though the actual Native American.
They thought they were gonna change it down here, but Biloxi is a native name. It means Little River.
Yeah,
So,
Biloxi, the actual Biloxi name is the actual.
Biloxi is a tribe.
It's a tribe, But they don't call themselves Native Americans, though. They call themselves Indians. Like
they are Indians. They call themselves Biloxi Indians. They are the last tribe is in Louisiana.
Yeah, it's in Louisiana. That's crazy.
But if like I say, I looked them up, and you know, they kind of look like a regular white dude. White people, like you couldn't tell they were Indian. You know, you would think they were some white dude that just, you know, they just wear boat casual. You know what I'm saying? If you're in Biloxi, you wouldn't even think they were Indian. Like, you can see their hair is really, let's say they got the Indian style ponytails, and then they got the features. You can't deny the features. Their noses will be a little different. Then they'd be a little redder. They have a coloration. You know, even if they pale skin, they're gonna have a little, you know, they call us the red man. They're gonna have that little red hair, little coloration.
That shit wow. You know
all that shit they pull with the Washington Commanders and the Cleveland name now.
Cleveland Guardians. The Cleveland Guardians.
We ain't have to do that. Biloxi, we are Indian. Biloxi Indians are Biloxi Indians. So they tried it.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna change that ever, man. Because that's
that's
how they identify themselves. You know?
Biloxi means Little River in native, and Biloxi Indians is a tribe.
Even Mississippi's an Indian name.
Yeah,
like Mississippi was already a name over here.
Get out of here with that. Like I say, I found out we Gullah Geechee, swamp Indian. Yeah, I say they migrated. You know, they migrated and freed themselves from the English rule. You know, I guess the English people let them out. You know, freed them, so they started moving through North and South Carolina, Mississippi. Savannah, Georgia, because Big Boy, shouts out my boy, Big Boy Outcast.
Big Boy, Savannah, yes, sir.
Gullah Geechee Indian. And I didn't know it was that many Gullah people in Savannah. Matter of fact, I got some cousins over there. Shouts out to my cousin Tay Smooth.
Denzel, shout out to Smooth.
ABK over there. They over there towards Savannah, man. They found some kin folks over that way and went that way.
Man, started rapping. Be fast to keep on yapping. Man, started rapping. Be fast to keep on yapping. Man, started rapping. Be fast to keep on yapping. Man, started rapping. Be fast to keep on yapping.